What is up, y'all? Hope all is well with you guys. Thoughts of a Predicate Winner, aka Nelson, back at you with another one. I don't know where the direction is going here, but I want to come to you guys and talk to you guys about this whole acal versus UPCHURCH thing. I want to talk about it. I don't know nothing about it really, but I want to talk about it. I want to discuss it. I want to do a little bit of research with you guys and see what's going on and bring a solution to the table if nobody else is doing so. As someone that's in the median here, like, I don't have any issues with UPCHURCH. I definitely don't have any issues with Adam. I love acal. I think that his music is awesome. I've heard a couple of songs from UPCHURCH that I think are awesome as well. I think that this whole subgenre of country hip hop could be solidified and moving forward in a better direction if all the parties would get along or at least agree to disagree. There's a lot of nonsensical BS really that's going on within this right now that's causing more division, and division is never good in a subgenre, right? Like, we just watched what Kendrick and Drake did to each other. That's different. That's the genre. This is a subgenre. Subgenres are already smaller by comparison, and they tend to do better when there's no division. And I just kind of wanted to solidify that I think that, Yellow Wolf being the grandfather goat of this whole subgenre to begin with has always done a really good job of not really allowing his disdain for somebody else to get in the way of the genre in general. It was a wave. It was created by him. And I think that pushing that wave further, I'm talking about like real hip hop, real country, real bringing the two together, real blending. He's done an incredible job at it, the best job at it. And I think that it would just be a better world if all the parties could figure this out. So let's go ahead and dive into at least some of the stuff that's going on here. All right, guys, I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is going to be volume 1. And for those of you that know me, y'all know. And for those of you that don't know me, you have no idea. But I am a bass-ackwards kind of guy. This was released 6 hours ago. And this is how I'm choosing to start the conversation on the UPCHURCH versus acal, blah, 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 whatever they got going on, which I feel like is ridiculous. So this was just released 6 hours ago. Shout out to UPCHURCH. This is on UPCHURCH's channel. Let's see what he's talking about, man.
Let me tell you, Hank, why do you drink? Oh, Hank, why do you blow smoke? This boy's finna get fucked on. You finna get fucked on. Finna get fucked on. I've been sitting here trying to start this video for the past 30 minutes.
That's actually kind of funny to me. He seems like he's a good troll.
Because I ain't gonna lie, this is...
Before we kick this off, also, by the way, listen to my goon squad, folks out there that are fans of Adam Calhoun and you're fans of mine. Thank y'all. You know what I mean? This isn't me doing anything to pick a side or any of that kind of nonsense. I really am trying to get to the bottom of it. I think both of these guys are hellaciously talented. And on the flip side of that, if you are a fan of UPCHURCH and you hate acal, welcome. You know what I mean? I like acal. I think acal is super dope. But I also, listen, I'm really good at separating the art from the artist. I've become a master at that. I'm about to be 35 in March. I have 2 kids and a wife at home. I just relate to the music, dog. And if you're good about making a relatability thread throughout your music, which gives off a sense of replay value, then I'm going to rock with your music. But you could be the biggest butt clown on planet Earth. If your music slaps, the music slaps, man. That's just where I stand.
Probably one of my favorite videos I'm ever gonna make. And it's also my most non-favorite video I'm ever gonna make. Why is it my favorite? Because everybody needs to see this. That watches these videos, that listens to this music. My music and these
Seems like I did a good job of picking a video.
guys' music. Now look, I've been in this game for 10 years, okay? The first 7 years, I didn't notice what we're about to talk about. I've only noticed this the past 3 years. And when I noticed it, I was like, okay, how do you tell people this? Well, I had to be quiet and not say anything for 3 years so they could make enough moves so I could sit here right now like I am now to show you so you can go look for yourself. And a lot of y'all are instantly going to go back and things are going to start clicking for y'all. And you are going to notice what's going on. There is no doubt about it. That's why in the beginning I said, look, by the end of this video, there's going to be some motherfuckers that don't have careers no more. Because that is absolutely true. You notice how the atmosphere with me and all these other country rap guys is like really weird? Yes. To the point where now people are looking and being like, yo, what the fuck is all 40 of y'all got a problem with? There's legit people going.
Facts. But I got to say, from the outside looking in, UPCHURCH seems like the common thread, which, you know, that normally insinuates something, but I'm trying to give him the light of day here.
Out of their way. They never made YouTube videos before. That are just listeners of the music. And now they're like, fuck this. I'm fucking saying something. I'm going to make a YouTube account and say something about this shit. Just because they realize something's going on too. And they're mad about it. You got to think, this is before I'm making this video. Do you realize how many people was about to be fucking mad, commenting, making videos? A lot. Now, I know it seems like I'm taking forever, but I really want you to grasp what I'm saying. Because this is important for you to hear. Because this is not about me. It's about you. Sure, I look like the target for these people, but I'm not. You are. Why do you think Adam Calhoun said, fuck Creek Squad? Because it's not about me. It's about you. These motherfuckers attacking me like they're doing, making these weird moves, inviting Diesel Gang over there. It ain't because of me. It's because of you. They hate y'all.
This is dangerous, UPCHURCH. Before we even get any further into this video, this is dangerous, brother. If you have, and it seems like you do, those types of fans that'll ride for you because they rock with you as a person, dog, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. We don't want people to get hurt. You know what I mean? Like, let's not be lames. That's lame. Over country hip hop, like, you know what I mean? But what you don't understand, bro, is like somebody will literally buy a ticket to an acal show just to go handle your beef for you, which really the beef should probably be solved. I mean, did anybody in your family get hurt? Did your fans get hurt? Did you get hurt? No, probably not. And on the flip side of that, I would tell acal the same thing. That's dangerous, brother. Like, I would never, like, let's say that I have some kind of issue with the different, like another YouTube reactor, and I felt like it needed to be vented about, and I needed to talk about it. I would make sure that all of y'all knew this is my feelings. I'm standing 10 toes on this because of X, Y, or Z, and I don't expect for y'all to do that, you know. But I'm also a believer. I'm a Jesus freak. I'm a follower of Christ. I'm a Christian, whatever you want to call me. I love Jesus, and I do believe in biblical principalities, and I believe that that is the source to fixing problems. And turn the other cheek is as corny as it might sound to a lot of you. Turning the other cheek and facing your brother head on and having a conversation and trying to get to the root of a problem and overcoming that problem should be the number one scenario. It should be your first reaction, what you try to do first. Now, I'm not going to go into, this just isn't my style, but I'm not going to go pull up a million other videos, but I have seen UPCHURCH, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, say that Adam did try to come to his house and he tried to bring a solution to the table of sorts, but from what UPCHURCH was saying, Adam was acting very, very strange and weird, walking around in his living room and pacing and acting sketchy, and it made UPCHURCH feel like, oh, dude, you are really weird and you're sketching me out. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? And that's understandable. I get that. I would feel the same way if someone was pacing around my living room talking about, you know how I normally handle problems, blah, 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 just pacing around. But I really want to, I want to know, are we friends? And UPCHURCH's stance is, from what I've heard, UPCHURCH's stance is, no, I'm not your friend. I don't want to be your friend. Why do I want to be your friend? What would that do? So I understand that sentiment as well, especially when it comes to like work and but if you, from what my fans say, y'all used to be friends, right? So I'm trying to get to the root of the issue of like, what is all this resolve about, man? It's kind of ridiculous, and it's all the talk over the past couple of weeks.
And it's fucked up why they hate y'all. Money. Notice all their actions are changing and shit? Adam's in California, being pregnant. Jelly's fucking got 80 transgenders in the front row.
Dog, that's crazy too. To talk crazy about Jelly Roll, it seems nuts to me. I'm spitballing here, just freestyling off the top of my dome.
CMT festival for country music. Adam's like, it's okay to be a dude and be pregnant. Those
Did he say that for real? No way.
people will give him money. They know that most of y'all see what's going on and quit giving them money. That's also why these motherfuckers been sticking their foot in their mouth the past few months. Remember Adam? Oh,
Y'all let me know. Did Adam really say that? That's kind of crazy if Adam said that after all the stuff he said on record.
Katie, how can you do that, Katie? Katie's fucking lying. I seen it with my own eyes. She's lying. Even Katie came out and said she lied. Now look. Now she's showing up over with Adam, and Adam's like, she's my fucking friend. I don't care. She's my friend. That's why the fans who also noticed this are like, yo.
All right, that's the root. All right, that's the root. That's the root. So let's do this. All right. Yeah, y'all give me 2 seconds, dude. I'm phoning a friend. I'm gonna get the tea. I am going to get the tea. All right, so I phoned a friend. This is word on the street.
Okay, so Katie Noel, and UPCHURCH, I think they started dating first. I think that's how it started. And then they started making music together. Either they started making music first or started dating first. Either way, they ended up dating. And she is, I don't know if she's dating men again now or if she's still a lesbian. Regardless, she...
Hold up. One time, dude. Oh, man. Hilarious to me sometimes. Let's put this in perspective real quick. Church, Katie, we're an item. All right. Too easy.
She made music. She made some pretty good songs with Church and acal. And shit was going okay for a while, and then I'm not really sure what happened between her and Church, but something about, she said that Church essayed her, grabbed her booby, or something like that. I heard he...
All right. So that's problematic on Katie's behalf, right? Like, especially if it wasn't true. Okay? That's problematic. We don't do that. I do believe that women who do that should be punished for the crime that they're accusing the man of if it comes out to be false.
At first I heard that she accused him of raping her, but I think it was definitely more just she accused him of sexual assault. If you listen to the song Country Rap Facts by Justin Time and Adam, they reference that by gonna grab my titty like, what's her name? It's talking about Katie Noel. But then she disappeared off the scene for a while, completely ghosted. Adam turned his back on her. Everybody did, because we all were like, that's bullshit. Church would never do that, because that's before, Church went off the fucking rails too. Excuse.
Now, I do tell people all the time that you have to learn how to separate the art from the artist. I just mentioned that in this video before I even got this voice note. But that's also kind of problematic to me, how somebody can say something and you have the tenacity for the judgment of character to be like, okay, you're crazy because I align myself with this person. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like a lot of us really feel like we know these musicians and these artists because they allow you to see what they want you to see. But it ain't like they're going to get on this computer and the internet and show you a side of them that they don't want you to see. I mean, that's fair to say, right?
my language. I do cuss like a sailor. I would try not to. But then I don't really know. I just saw on social media just now, like the past few days, that Adam invited her, because I didn't see her coming back. She made some stupid song about dog beers or some crap. It was stupid. But then I saw that Adam invited her to the Nashville thing, which...
By the Nashville thing, she's talking about Adam invited all of anybody in this subgenre to come and make music. He's like, we're making an album together, or we're working together. Come if you want to come. If you don't want to come, it is what it is, but we're uniting. And I salute that. I think that's dope.
To be honest, I think all I think Adam is trying to do is bury the hatchet with everybody and make everybody... I think everybody's trying to make it about the music instead of drama and personal shit. And
ding, 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 ding. That's me. That's all I want, man. I don't really care about y'all's personal lives, bro. I just care about the music. I mean, to a degree, because the best music comes from turmoil. It is true. But I wish everybody well, nonetheless, man. I don't care about the shenanigans or the drama that goes on in your life specifically, unless it's affecting the music. As a music reactor or a music reviewer or whatever you want to call me, that's my 2 cents. It would be better if we came together.
it's just not happening like that with some people, unfortunately. And I agree with Adam 100%. It should be about music. Leave your personal shit at the door and let the people decide who they want to listen to, instead of putting your personal shit on a blog on Facebook or
Facts.
Instagram or YouTube, for that matter.
Facts.
If you want to put it on wax, put it on wax. But besides that, leave it the fuck off. And
I like that too. If you're gonna put it on wax, put it on wax. If not, what are we doing? You know what I mean? What are we doing?
I think that's what Adam's trying to do, and that's exactly the opposite of what church and all them do. So that about wraps it up. And then there's another girl that is in the mix of it her name's Nicole Arbor. If you watch that, she also tried to say church beat her ass or something. It's always drama with him. So if you watch that new UpChurch video I sent this morning, it'll explain a little bit about it, but I can send you some more videos if you want.
All right, so look, man. First of all, I appreciate the friend, man. Thank you so much for kind of putting that in perspective for me. But listen to this, dude. This is what I'm going to say, okay? All right. If you're new to the channel and you're an UpChurch fan, just recognize I like a lot of his music too. Pretty much the majority of it that I've heard, I'm rocking with it musically, right? But we do more to nail Jay-Z to a cross for people saying what Jay-Z has done to them than we do him. You know what I mean? That's two. You know what I'm saying? And what Adam was trying to do, what it sounds like, and I've seen Adam's sentiment. When he gets in front of this camera, he's like, man, church was my friend, bro. I love you, dude. That's it. I can't be scared of you, but which is understandable too. I mean, it seems to me like this is over girls, bro. That's what it seems like it's stemming from. We're not doing that. So I will say this as well, looking at it from my perspective, I would be inclined as a man, if I have another problem with a man, or if another man is talking reckless about me for whatever the reason may be, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm coming to the dude. What can we do to fix this? That's me, right? I'm not coming guns blazing. Like, I ain't trying to swing at you. I'm 35 years old, bro. Unless you hurt my kids or my wife, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's silly to me. So I'm coming to you like, what do we got to do? What is it, man? Like, what can we do to move forward? I called you my friend. If you're not my friend, it is what it is, and we'll move forward from there. And that's what it seems like the conversation that UpChurch was talking about he had with him turned into. It's like, he's weird. I'm not your friend, bro. I don't want to be your friend. And that's also understandable. I get that too. If I had a problem with somebody and they came to me in that same fashion, the result and the answer to what do we got to do to fix this might be, I don't like you, bro. I just don't want you around me. I've done that before. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So let's get back to the video, bro. Let's see what he's talking about.
What the fuck are you doing over there? Why y'all acting so weird, like, and doing very weird things that don't mesh with the fan base? They're panderers. They're going somewhere else where somebody give them some money. It's also the work factor. These motherfuckers are lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to learn nothing new. So how the fuck can they be better? It gets my rocks off to get better and learn shit. Because y'all like it. Y'all are music listeners. Like, yo, church is over here trying, playing the guitar, fucking learning new shit. Y'all are over here doing nothing. What's gonna happen? And in this lane of music, bro, come on, we run shit. But we're just doing what we want to do. We're just having fun, right? I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but come on, I practice a lot. I'm sitting in front of a fucking Midas right now. And once again, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but bro, I can mix my own vocals. I can design how I want my show to be. I can play the drums. I can play the guitar. I can play harmonica. Dude, I've self-trained my vocals to sound different in different lanes of music.
That is true. You know what I mean? He is multi-talented, bro. He is. But one thing I don't want to do is just sit here and listen to. Let's see if we can get to something or another here, man. All right, here he's about to get into the house visit. So
I'm getting them in rooms. I'm teaching them stuff. I'm making songs with them, actual songs where we pick up instruments. I'm teaching them the ropes so they can take my spot one day. When I distanced myself from these people in the beginning, what'd they do? Show up in my house. Okay, dude, are we cool? Can we take a picture? Why? You're trying to connect with the fan base. Look, UpChurch is cool with me. Just like that show recently where you asked out on stage. Motherfucker, that wasn't for you. That was for Billy Caldwell. So the festival wasn't fucked up. And he didn't catch no heat for it. I'm a good businessman. If the main act, Ryan UpChurch, gets off the bus and starts a bunch of bullshit, then what? It gets blamed on me. Then that fucks up my business propositions with shows.
that's facts. I mean, he's right. But it shouldn't be no hopping off the bus, nothing anyway, bro. That should be what it is. Like, why can't it just... That's what I don't understand, bro. Because in all honesty, like, men really do act like females sometimes, bro. I'm just saying in general, men act like females a lot of the time, where it's like, well, now that you don't like me and I don't like you, now we got to talk about it and we got to air all our dirty laundry out and we got to, you know, dog, if I don't like you and you don't like me, Nelson Hill is cool. All right, bet. That's it. And I have no reason to talk to you. I have no reason to talk about you. And if there's a business alignment, like you make the same music I make or you react the way that I react, if it can make some butter, bro, it don't matter if I like you or don't like you, right? Like, yeah, we can do a little song. We can do a little jig, whatever. That's how I would feel. You know what I mean? You don't even have to be in the same room with somebody to make a song together anymore. But I also understand the perspective of if this is his real perspective, I do understand the real perspective of like, they're trying to come to me to get my fans on them. And I'm not about that. I get that too. I do. I'm really trying to stay as middle grounded here as I can.
This from the inside. Well, damn. Look at what's going on. Now, here's the video I promised y'all. The one they told y'all didn't exist. What a way to fuck yourself, dummies. UpChurch is lying. It don't exist. Here.
My man UpChurch should be if he dials it in. I see where the word dial in is taken out of context. I see it. But where I'm from is the word phone in. Right?
Hold
Phone
on.
in means
Hold
that it's so easy.
Hang on. I'm sorry. That's Jelly. Put that other boy in. Sorry.
Here.
My man Upchurch should be if he dials it in. I see where the word dial in is taken out of context. I see it. But where I'm from is the word phone in. Right? Phone in means that it's so easy I can do it whenever I want to. I can just phone that in. That's whenever I went back and said, I'm not sure Ryan even wants to dial this in. I don't think country radio is anything he wants to be a part of. If so, later in the interview, the full-length interview, you see where I go, if so, Holler Boys would have been #1 years ago. Just like I said in the Theo Vaughn interview where I said it. Just like I said it in the Burt Kreischer podcast when I said it. Just like I said it in the Bootleg Kev interview when I talked about Ryan Upchurch. You see what I'm coming from?
That Bootleg Kev is the first time that I heard. That's the first time I heard of Upchurch. I'm new to this. You know what I mean? So be patient with me.
You got with me next? That's
No,
fine.
no.
I'll pick a time for you.
I didn't have
Right
anything
now, my
with you.
issue is
I
this
didn't
is
have-
my friend.
I know that.
So he could have called me last night and be like, yo, are these people playing with your interview or how did you mean this? You my dog. Why would you even phone me like this? Because my spirit is I'm in a radio interview with Nashville radio people. Because I'm on Nashville radio finally, which one we should all be celebrating. There should be a moment
1,000,000% agreed. 1,000,000% agreed.
unanimously for everybody in our culture that goes, yo, Jelly Roll snuck in the back door on these bitches, dog. He's probably in there doing cocaine and fucking starting fights and shit. Our dude's in there.
That's out of character a little bit. That's out of character a little bit.
That's how I thought that should be received. We'll start there. You feel me? But I'm never going to go into one of these interviews and not bring up Ryan Upchurch, not bring up Adam Calhoun, and not bring up struggles. One, these are my friends. So
Why not? It is off subject, but why not Yellow Wolf, bro? Yellow Wolf is the real one that snuck in the back door for y'all. He just didn't get as big as you, but he still snuck in that back door and he made it pop. Believe that.
call. Let me tell you something else. If somebody would have called, if I'd have said something about Ryan on the internet last night, that could have been taken out of context, because it didn't seem like Ryan was coming for me the way people made it look. Looked like his beef was with Taste the Country, which is another thing he could have called me, and I would have said, Evan Paul begged me to bring you. Evan Paul wants to talk to Ryan so bad. We can go to Taste the Country tomorrow.
See, that's the thing. Like, here's where I'm coming from.
This is Upchurch here, right? I think so.
All the shit that has happened in the past 3 months don't add up. I've had people sending me screenshots of Bunny's friends hitting up other people asking about dirt on me that is other girls in the group. I was like, what the fuck? Then the shit with Bravo. So Bravo want to stab, poke at me, poke at him. So I do something about it.
Who's he talking about? Broadnecks? Is that what he said? Sorry.
Bunny's friends hitting up other people asking about dirt on me that is other girls in the group. I was like, what the fuck? Then the shit with Bravo. So Bravo want to stab, poke at me, poke at him. So I do something about it. Okay? Right after that, that's when I seen Bunny post talking about insinuating I was a clown and some
Easy talking about that man's wife, bro. But to the flip side of that, Jelly should listen. Let me tell you something, man. If I'm aligned with somebody in the world, my wife ain't going public talking about them in no type of way. Cause she's too real for that, bro. She isn't gonna get me in that kind of. Nah, that's not cool. That's not cool. It's not.
clown shit was going on. That's the only thing that happened in the past 48 hours. Anybody saying I ain't got respect for you is a fucking liar, because I ain't say nothing about none of this for 2 months.
Well, here goes.
I ain't never said nothing, and you don't talk about somebody's old lady. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with a dude, you say it to the dude.
Not call me no church. That the problem is you allow. Well, this is what I've seen happen with All Star and Youngblood. This is why I came to your house.
Hang on. This is good. This is good tea.
Anytime You get two guys as polarizing and as big as me and you are in the music business right now, and then you add in guys like Adam who are crossing waves and struggle. We're talking about 4 fucking millionaires in this room right now just because we fucking sing songs. It's unreal, bro. This has never happened in national history before, ever. The closest it's ever got was Young Buck and Leo. And they would never sit down and have these conversations. So people would send these screenshots of some third party in their group doing this. I've seen this play out. Then the problem with that is it's going to keep getting worse, bro. But if we can't keep this circle tight right here, if we can't stay in tune with each other and be cool and just call me and go, yo, tell it, you know, I fuck with Bunny. Why is her bitch doing this? Man, my wife would have straightened that. If we could have linked that back to my wife would have fired whoever that bitch was. Just like
Jelly's keeping it a stack, in my opinion, right here. Not taking nothing away from UPCHURCH. He's speaking what's on his heart and what's on his mind, but Jelly's keeping it a bean, bro, because Jelly understands something on a different level than I think UPCHURCH understands it. Code is code.
She was willing to turn over Nicole Arbor's podcast immediately. Just
like a girl and a dude.
Just like she was willing to do, and you said, I give her 10 grand. I said, why not more money? She said, she'll send that to you right now. Well, tell her don't put it out. We had this conversation. But speaking of Nicole Arbor, I'm getting sued for her right now because of you. Because I stood up for you. Because I stood up for you at a party one night. And you know the kind of friend I am? I didn't call nobody and say I did that, dog. I never called you about that. It's on the internet. I'm sure you've seen it. If you didn't see that, somebody's feeding you the wrong shit. If they're sending you the clip where they take something I say out of context and they're not sending you the clip where fucking Nicole Arbor's attacking me on the internet right now because of standing up for you,
100.
and you got the wrong people sending you the wrong shit, church.
But
100.
that's the thing. Nobody's sending me nothing. Dude, you can ask anybody in this room, bro. I don't get on the internet.
Well, you just said somebody sent you a bunch of screenshots.
They did, but I'm talking about the internet. I don't really get on the internet.
I don't have social media on anything.
But what I'm getting at is this. If you look what has happened over the past few months, bro, go back to, let's go all the way back to Big Snap's fucking shit. All right, go back to Big Snap and Chase. All right, look what they
Turn Chase off my tour. Look, you know that, bro? I feel like you don't even know that I do this about with friends, and that's how friends are supposed to move.
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay. You want me to screenshot the email right now where I literally emailed my book?
Be still, dog. God.
I even said I can't take Chase Matthews until he resolves his issue with my boy.
I would do that. That's what I would do. And what is Jelly doing wrong here? I don't even understand that. Like this is exactly what I would do, is what Jelly's doing. And if I had a problem with Jelly and Jelly was coming to talk to me, I would probably be handling it exactly like UPCHURCH. I don't understand what's this about. Why is this being posted? Like, what's the reasoning?
No, you don't have to show me that because I believe you. But what I'm getting at is like stuff like the title and the stuff, these mainstream elements. I don't have no control over the mainstream elements.
None of us
Neither does Jelly, dog.
do. We just go in here, sit down with these people and talk.
Bro, but they've been fucking us forever, bro. Dude, they're literally saying that what I did with Chase was my idea, bro. That was not my idea.
You know what?
So when I see stuff like Ryan UPCHURCH don't commit to country music, and then the dude interviewing you is laughing, bro. Could you imagine if an interviewer laughed at one of my buddies for being, what, a rap dude? No, dog. I'm a country dude that does rap that sounds country. So when this guy right afterwards would have been like, ah ha ha, I'd have been like, what the fuck are you laughing at?
So
how you gonna shit on Jelly Roll's whole rap catalog that he's had the whole time? I'm not letting.
Church, you say that, dog, but Jelly is in a different position than you. There is media training, right? Like, he does have to carry himself in a certain light because Jelly's the biggest right now. He's bigger than UPCHURCH, bro. He's the biggest.
This nigga laugh about that.
yeah, well, here's the thing. This is
Bro, you know that because, but let me add one more thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know this because, bro, who came to you and said, yo, Bravo's talking shit?
For sure.
Me, dude. Who told you I'm gonna go?
Talk a lot of shit.
But
We'll talk about it.
he said some other shit about somebody else in your family that really fucking pissed me off. So I told you what? I said, bro, if you ain't gonna do it when I see Bravo, I'm gonna punch Bravo for Jelly Roll. Okay? This dude is laughing at my catalog
No.
Fuck that, dude. We're on some 615 shit around here.
This is what me and Adam were talking about earlier, because you see half of everything and you don't like open up to have conversations with us, you don't know the context of that. Me and Struggle talked about this. When you meet Evan Paul and you're
All this is doing to me is making it seem like church is high-headed, egotistical, and I'm just keeping it a buck. Like that's what I see, and that doesn't take away from the credibility of his music. His music is fire. But all this is doing, like, if he's doing this to try to air this, let me say it like this: if he is putting this video on YouTube to try to air out Jelly Roll, all this is doing, from my perspective, is a reverse effect. Now, I know that Church has those types of fans that are going to take his side in everything. I've heard that, and I've seen that. I know that some of the Church fans is going to be on here screaming at me, but Church is wrong here, bro. Jelly is right. Like, you should open the door to the conversation first. And I'm sure that Jelly is thankful for the opportunity to sit there with him, but, like,
you're going to laugh. He laughed because Evan Paul is a rap guy. Evan Paul just ended up in the country music business. When he was interviewing me, bro, he had on an Outcast shirt, joggers, Jordans, and a flat brimmed hat like it was 97. He's a hip
that's what I would be wearing.
hop dude. So when I'm
That's
like,
me.
and we had just, you know what's even funnier, Ryan? You know what I said? He's a rap guy in that interview. It was the night after we talked about Bobby. You know what I said? Hey man, we should do a country song. You know what Ryan said to me on the phone? He said, man, I'm in rap mode right now. I'm finna show everybody I'm the best rapper right now. That was the conversation we had that night. So I'm telling my dude, like, yo, my dude's in rap mode. I don't know if my dude will ever dial in and come over here and play this establishment.
And that's the thing, bro. That's not Jelly Roll's fault, bro. That side of the industry laughs at the country rap side of the industry because they're not rooted in rooted in country. I understand it. It's in my soul. I'm a hip hop guy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all the way hip hop, like what Jelly's saying about Buddy. Like, I got Yeezys on. I'm totally embedded in hip hop, bro. Flat bill, I've been to hat, but you know what I mean? Fitted caps. But what we're talking about here, when you're talking about people that are really embedded in hip hop, they don't understand the country rap wave, bro. You know why I do? Because I also grew up with rednecks and country people, and I saw the gutter side of that. That's why I relate to this music so much, is because I've been there. I hung out with outlaws, dog, like straight up outlaws, like real outlaws, you know? So I understand it, but you can't expect everybody to understand that. Especially like when you're talking about people that are like up north and Midwest, stuff like, they don't know about this life at all. They think it's silly. They think that it's culture appropriation. They don't know anything about it. But at the end of the day, there's nothing appropriating about it. It's the same lifestyle as what's in the hood and what's in the ghetto, except it's in the country.
This is what I'm saying. It's all a contextual thing. I would never, bro, not only do I not let people laugh at you, bro, there's a video on the internet right now. We look at Nicole Arbor in the face with her camera phone.
Was that a charity event?
I see your camera, at a charity event,
Yeah,
church. Go and I see your camera, bitch. I don't care. You got a problem, my boy, you gotta go.
Yeah, but
So why would that same dude then turn around? These are all, this could have been a conversation. We need to have 10 more conversations like this. I just turned out $50,000 from Tyler Farr, and I don't even know why. You know why? Because I can't get a
That's
hold
why
of
I've
him.
been reaching out to you all week, because he didn't want to turn down the money.
I'm beefing with Alvin because of it.
Is that struggle?
wait,
I don't care because you're beefing with Tyler Farr, nigga.
I'm not beefing with Tyler.
Well, that's what somebody told me, but I can't get you on the phone to tell me otherwise. And they send me a video, and you're on the video like, oh, by the way, Tyler Farr, fuck you too. For the song with Diesel Gang, all of my video trying to get a song with me, and then so I see that, I'm like, oh, it's fuck Tyler Farr then.
No. See, that's the thing.
That's what we're trying. That's why
We've been
I'm
trying to get a hold of you about shit like that.
People's trying to say shit like that. That don't even be true. Here's what happened.
Well, why is Upchurch acting so unapproachable? That's all it seems to be like. Is Upchurch is like super unapproachable, won't allow anybody to have the conversations with him, but he's willing to go to the internet about every single little beef that he has in his mind, which he takes public, and that is problematic, dog. That's problematic on a business standpoint. Like Jelly was saying in the beginning of this, they do all need to be on the same level. Like Jelly did knock the doors down. Like I don't like, that didn't even come out of my mouth right. Pause. Jelly has taken the opportunity that was given to him by Yellow Wolf, and he pushed it 10 times harder. It's in a great place right now. If y'all could all just get along and figure this out, bro, y'all would be in, it's not even about the money, man. It's just about like the culture alone. I want to see it grow. I want to see it kill, bro.
Tyler Farr's fat ass fucking hits me up and he's like,
It's nuts. But I've been involved in a lot of mediating conversations as well. I'm kind of like a mediator because I'm really good at understanding both perspectives in real life. So a lot of times people come to me like, man, we need to talk. I need you to blah, blah, blah. I do it all the time. Some people just, they don't want to see it. They don't want to see the actualities of anything because they're so hell-bent on being alone and standing in their hatred because they think that means that they're being solid. And that's a mistake. That's a mistake.
I think we should do something. I said, okay, we'll come down here and let's do it. And then I see him with Diesel Gang. I said, bro, that was a stupid ass move. It wasn't fuck Tyler Ford. It was, hey, bro, you made a stupid ass move.
But you gotta know, in my spirit, all I see is headlines and people sending me videos saying Upchurch had a problem with Tyler Ford. I call the label and immediately go, hey man, I know I've already cleared the record, but I can't do the video.
Yeah, but that's
Then Aldean called me, because he's Aldean's artist. I'm like, hey man, until he resolves whatever this thing is with church. And then meanwhile, you know what hurts my feelings about this church? Because I'm in my feelings too. I'm in my feelings because when I'm doing all this, I can't even get you on the phone to clear it.
I mean, F your feelings, dog. Okay. I've seen enough of the Jelly Roll conversation. I've seen enough of the jelly conversation. All right, so this is where we're at. This is the facts. Everybody, this is where I'm gonna leave it. As someone who I feel like I could easily mediate this, man. Jelly, Adam, all y'all, leave the boy alone. He don't want nothing to do with y'all. And he stirs it up, bro. He stirs the pot. Leave him alone. It ain't never going. It doesn't matter if he's wrong. It doesn't matter if you're right. It doesn't matter if you're wrong and he's right. It doesn't matter. This is not going to happen. I just know. I can tell by his body language. I can tell by what he's saying about y'all. He gets a kick out of this. He likes for y'all to hate on him. So I would just leave it alone, bro, and move forward. But there is another video that I wanted to pull up. Nah, I'm not going to pull it up. It's too long. I'm already at 40 minutes. But this guy, Trey Healy, why didn't I go to the Nashville studio, Upchurch acal? Essentially what he says is, I don't want to align myself on either side of that. Because I don't want to align myself with either side of that. Because hold on, I'll find it. Because look, straight up, I don't got no beef with Adam. I don't got no beef with Upchurch. And I felt if I went and stood next to a bunch of guys who do have a problem with Upchurch, then I was putting myself in that drama, and I don't need that. And I respect that. I respect that. I wouldn't either. See, at the end of the day, what people don't realize is that vibes like this do create tension in a way that it's distasteful, but it makes people standoffish towards the whole genre, right? I've never seen Jelly Roll like that, bro. Not in years. Jelly Roll's hot. Jelly Roll's upset. And he told him, like, dog, I'm in my feelings, bro. All you got to do is answer the phone, bro. So, no offense, bro, but, and like I said, I separate art from the artist. I like Upchurch's music, and I agree with his stance on a lot. I do. But in this case, in this scenario, based off of this video and what I know so far and what I've learned, he's just stirring the pot. Because you know what's real? This is what's real that he ain't going to admit. Because he likes to put out there like talking about the money already. You going to act like you ain't making money off these YouTube videos that you're creating, bro? Church, you going to act like you ain't making bread off of that video that I just shared? Dog, You gonna act like you ain't making money from these clips talking about beef? Beef is the most profitable tool in music, period, in music history. And no matter what they try to do to stop the beef, you continue to keep the beef rolling. Yeah, dog, you care about that money too. You do. You care about that money too. But shout out to church, man. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Jelly. Shout out to the whole nine, bro. Like, it is what it is. This ain't gonna go nowhere. Unfortunately. It is what it is. And shout out to Yellow Wolf, bro, for laying this foundation for you guys to be able to skate on. And this is why y'all will never make it to that level. You know what I mean? Y'all are never going to make it to the Yellow Wolf level of the way every genre who knows about Yellow Wolf, that they connect. You know what I mean? If you're a hip hop head, you connect with Yellow Wolf. If you're a country person, you connect with Yellow Wolf. If you're a rock fan, you can connect with Yellow Wolf because he's 10 toes all the way real, thoroughly. And all he wants to do is just put people on and show love to him. I saw him hanging out with UPCHURCH recently, so I mean, who knows? They could be tight for all I know. But Yella is the man, bro. I just feel like more people should model themselves after Yellow Wolf's blueprint. You don't got to go sign to Eminem or nothing like that, but you should model yourself after the blueprint that he's done with Slamerican. That's all. All right, man. Appreciate you guys watching. And listen, if I'm wrong, bro, let me know in the comments. But this is where I'm at with it, and I felt like I needed to say something. And I'm a biblical person, so what the Bible tells us to do with each other whenever we have disconnects, whenever we have issues with each other, is we're supposed to face each other like men, talk about those disconnects, and find a solution in a square ground to stand on in the name of Jesus, bro. If you're unwilling to find common ground, I hate to put it like this, bro, but if it's not of God, then who's it of? And you ain't willing to find common ground, dog. Anyway, man, appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.